In a quiet nursery, filled with toys of all kinds, there was a Velveteen Rabbit. He was a beautiful toy, soft, velvety, with bright button eyes and long floppy ears. On Christmas morning, he was unwrapped by a little boy, who hugged him tightly and carried him everywhere for a while. At first, the Velveteen Rabbit was the boy's favorite, but as days passed, new toys arrived, shiny ones, mechanical ones, toys that could move and make noises. The rabbit, soft and simple, was set aside. He watched as the other toys were played with, feeling lonely. One day he found himself near the oldest toy in the nursery, the skin horse. The skin horse was wise, with patches of fur missing and a gentle, knowing smile. "What does it mean to be real?" the Velveteen Rabbit asked him one evening. The skin horse chuckled softly. "Being real isn't about how you're made. It happens when a child truly loves you, not just for a while, but forever. Then you become real." "Does it hurt?" the rabbit whispered. "Sometimes," the skin horse admitted. "When you are real, you don't mind being worn out. Love makes you real." The Velveteen Rabbit thought about this for a long time. More than anything, he wanted to be real. One night, the little boy couldn't find his usual bedtime toy. The nanny grabbed the Velveteen Rabbit and placed him in the boy's arms. From that night on, the rabbit was the boy's closest companion. They played in the garden together, rolling through the grass and chasing butterflies. The boy whispered secrets to him, hugged him close at night, and even declared, "You're real to me." The Velveteen Rabbit felt warm inside. Maybe, just maybe, he really was becoming real. But as time passed, his fur became shabbier, his seams loosened, and his once bright eyes grew dull. Still, he didn't care. He was loved. Then one day the boy fell ill with a terrible fever. For days the rabbit stayed by his side, never leaving his bed. The boy clung to him for comfort. When the fever finally passed, the doctor told the family that everything the boy had touched needed to be burned, including the Velveteen Rabbit. The little rabbit was placed in a sack and left outside, forgotten in the garden. As night fell, he felt tears slipping down his face. He had been so happy, so loved, and now it was all over. As the Velveteen Rabbit lay in the garden, heartbroken, a single tear rolled down his cheek and onto the ground. Suddenly a warm glow surrounded him. A fairy appeared, her voice gentle and kind. "Little rabbit," she said, "because the boy truly loved you, you have already been real in his heart, but now I will make you real forever." With a wave of her hand, the rabbit felt something shift. His seams disappeared, his fur became soft and warm, and he felt strong, powerful legs beneath him. He had become a real, living rabbit. The fairy smiled. "Go now, little one, run and be free." The Velveteen Rabbit hesitated for just a moment before bounding off into the woods, feeling the wind rush through his fur for the first time. That spring, the little boy played in the garden again, now healthy and strong. As he ran through the tall grass, he spotted a rabbit hopping nearby. Something about the rabbit felt familiar. The way he moved, the way his bright eyes shone. The boy smiled, though he didn't know why. What he didn't realize was that his beloved Velveteen Rabbit had returned to him, truly alive, just as he had always dreamed. And so the Velveteen Rabbit learned the greatest truth of all. Love has the power to make us real. The Velveteen Rabbit is a touching story about love and transformation. A soft, simple toy rabbit longs to become real. An old, wise toy tells him that love, not mechanics or magic, makes a toy real. When the boy truly loves the rabbit, he begins to feel real. Through love, the rabbit becomes the boy's most cherished companion, even as he grows worn and shabby. But when the boy falls ill, the rabbit is cast away. Alone and heartbroken, he is transformed by a fairy into a real, living rabbit. In the end, he returns to the boy's world, unseen yet forever changed, showing that true love never fades.